This camera is a bitch to get, but is it worth it? The Fujifilm X100V is a compact digital camera that over the last year or so has taken over the internet, so much so that Fujifilm has had to discontinue producing it. Now I know some of you are thinking, so what, a new camera comes out and it's very popular. And this camera came out in February 2020, over 3 years ago. Now, why is it so popular? Let's start with the technical aspects. As mentioned, the X100V is a compact digital camera. It has a 23mm lens, fixed lens, you can't change it, but it also has a cropped sensor, which turns the 23mm lens into a 35mm lens. So there's no interchanging, there's no zoom. The only zoom you'll get out of this is a digital zoom. You stink! Appearance-wise, as with most Fujifilm cameras, it does hold the same sort of analog film look. Very sturdy, very nice to hold. It feels like you're holding a film camera. Now I have a leather case on mine now, but I will take it off just to show you how she looks naked. So there she is there. Very nice, very sturdy build, white, bit of texture on the front there. It does have an open display, but you can get screen protectors like I've got on mine to protect it a bit. Let's put that on for safety because I don't trust myself. Now the main reason that this camera has just taken over the internet, TikTok, Instagram is its inbuilt film simulations. All, if not I believe most, digital Fujifilm cameras come with these inbuilt film simulations where it replicates the colors and looks of certain film types. For example, you have classic chrome, pro neg standard, classic negative, eterna, acros, monochrome, sepia. And you can find recipes online to modify these simulations to replicate certain film types like Portra 400, Portra 200, Cinestill, Fujifilm. You can get these recipes from websites such as Fuji X Weekly, which I will get into in a later video. Now I'm a basic so I use the Fuji X Weekly Portra 400 recipe. There's a playground right behind me, so I'm going to take a photo of that with the Portra 400 recipe, just so you can see how it looks. And that is straight out of camera, no editing, no Lightroom, just from the SD card to your screen. I believe another reason this camera is so popular is just how much you can modify it. Like, people modify this camera as much as a 23-year-old modifies their Japanese car. For example, I have the leather case. I also have a 1/8 Pro Mist filter on the lens to kind of give it that sort of soft light. But you can also get thumb grips, people get skins, all different types of lens hoods. You can get square lens hoods. Like, it's just, there's so much stuff you can get online just to modify this camera and make it suit you a bit more and your needs. So who is this camera made for? You know, is it going to be useful for you? I really like it. It is a very compact, small, good camera to have. My only other camera is the EOS R, which I'm filming on right now, which I will take a photo of. And as you can see, it's a big boy. You know, you don't want to carry it everywhere. It needs its own case. Where this, I just chuck in my long weekend bag. Shout out Willem Verbeek. He's not going to see this, but amazing bag. And I just carry it with me everywhere, to the shops, out for the day, traveling. I find myself taking more photos of this in the last year or so than I have in the last 2.5 years with the EOS R, just because of its size. What is it with like photographers and basketball hoops? Like, I get it, but I also don't get it, you know? Like, it's just a basketball hoop, but something about it just makes you want to get a photo. Now the main question, is it worth it? For $2,000 Australian, which is just over $1,300 American, I would say not really, no. Don't get me wrong, it is an amazing camera and I do love it. It's like my baby. But you can save your money, you know, you can just use your phone camera and put a film preset on it. You can use your own camera if you've got another camera, chuck it in Lightroom, put a film preset on it if your main purpose is to buy it for the film simulations. Other options would be its predecessors. You have the X100F, I believe, which would be a lot cheaper than this is now, because this is reselling, because they don't make it anymore. It is reselling for, I think, $2,500 to $2,700 Australian. At the end of the day, it's up to you. I love it. It's a very nice camera. If you have the money to splurge, I would recommend it, and if you could find one. But other than that, there are many other options out there, cheaper options that will give you similar looks and results. So there we go, guys. That is my review and just an overall presentation of the Fujifilm X100V. Let me know if this helped at all. Let me know if you have one, if you're planning to get one. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want to see in the comments down below. I'll see you next time. I wish I had a basketball right now.